This video is sponsored by PokemonStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCGO code cards. Looking for that last card to complete your online deck, or just to get the latest booster packs in town like Crown Zenith for example. They literally have everything, and you can use the coupon code ZapDosTCG for 5% off your order. This video is also sponsored by Cardmarket.com. This is a European platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. I personally use it every single day, and you can use the referral name ZapDosTCG to help support the channel. This video is also sponsored by YourPlaymat.com. This is a platform where you're able to upload your favorite wallpaper and they turn it into a beautiful playmat. You can now have 10% off your order by clicking the link down below, and they ship worldwide, so definitely check it out. Last but certainly not least is going to be DragonShield.com. Dragon Shield is the best brand to protect your beautiful cards, and they have the best quality sleeves available, and you can of course check it out by clicking the links down below. They have sleeves, binders and deck boxes of the best quality around. I use them in every single tournament, and you guys should do the exact same thing. Thank you a lot for sticking around with the commercials, and enjoy the video. Peace. Sup YouTube, it's ZapDosTCG here, and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. On this channel you get daily Pokemon TCG content, so be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Today we're going to be talking about the top 8 placement of the Liverpool Regionals. Sander Wojcik, the mastermind of control, did it again with another alteration of its control archetype. So we of course have Crab Destruction Yveltal, which is by itself already very scary for any Lugia player out there. Definitely 4 copies of that in combination with 4 double turbo energies to power it up, on top of 3 copies of the twin energy, so you're gonna be able to instantly discard all the energies from the Lugia player, on top of course having cards like Sydney to of course discard energies in hand. Also a great strategy against Mew VMAX. We also have Miltank against archetypes that do not have any one prize Pokemon. You can just have Miltank, swap it in the active position, and be done with it. Against Lost Box and Regigigas, you have Flying Pikachu VMAX, and don't worry about the effect like if you slap it down on the bench, you're going to be roping it and all that good stuff. The cool thing is, with this specific archetype, you can instantly go for, of course, the Thorton. A Thorton is a one-off in this list, so you're going to swap a Pokemon that already has a twin energy or a DTE, then instantly go for Flying Pikachu and evolve on that same specific turn. That's going to allow you to get Flying Pikachu VMAX activated in no time. Then you scoop up all the rest of your field and have an awesome day against the Regis. So we're going to be testing out this exact 60. Stuff like the Galar Mine is also super annoying for the opponent to deal with, and of course we have Eldegoss looping going around, which is very key with stuff like Cape of Toughness. If the opponent is not able to hit over a specific number, you're going to be able to Eldegoss loop until your heart is content. So we're going to be testing this list out. You have access to the Electromagnetic Sonar to get trainer cards back from the discard pile, and you have Radiant Greninja to draw to your deck in combination with Gorman Dice. So let's test out the 60 and see if control is still very well positioned in the meta game. If you guys are excited for today's upload, be sure to let me know by slapping the hell out of the like button with a cry of destruction. It helps out in many ways, and I'm always super grateful if you would do so. With that being said, Sander Wojcik is of course the best control player in the world. This is a hard deck to pilot initially, so hopefully I won't be making any mistakes, and I'll be able to showcase the strategy that the deck is revolving around. So let's see here. We're up against a Psychic deck box. That could be me, meaning Mew VMAX. We could hide with a Miltank for now, because we do have Scoop Up Nets. But I'm expecting 110 HP. I'm expecting a Lost Box, to be honest. I'll go for Radiant Greninja here, and then see what we are dealing with. As soon as we draw into like a Snorlax Gorman Dice, it would be great. It would be great to get Colress' Experiment as well. Drawing into an energy is also not bad. Okay, looks like we're up against Mew, and that will indicate that we will... I don't know if they have the DTE built or not. If we have an energy, I don't know if they judge us or Marnie us, it would be bad. So at this point, I'm fine to just leave it as it is. I don't know, they could potentially donk us, so I'm actually going to slap down this Miltank, just so I don't want to get donked. We could also scoop up the Radiant Greninja, but we'll see. Most of the time, Mew is playing the DTE build, right? So the only objective we have right now, okay, they Marnie us, which is very good. Our hand was actually pretty terrible to start off with. I did slap down 2 of them just in case it was the fusion build, but now the only thing I'm concerned about is getting, of course, Yveltal in play. And the only thing we need to do is discard all of the energies on the opponent. Flying Pikachu VMAX won't be doing anything at all in this matchup, but just be careful. The opponent could still Echoing Horn that onto the bench, and you have to be taking note of that. There are ways to get the Flying Pikachu out of the discard pile. You can instantly go for the Flying Pikachu VMAX. There is also the way you can go. Let's see here. Are there any other solutions you can get the Flying Pikachu out there? I don't think so. So don't discard it as my best option here. There's no way to discard cards unless you go for Quick Ball. So it's all in your own hands. Okay, I don't see any Meloetta, so it's definitely the DTE build of Mew, Marnie Path, something like it. We could go for Capture Energy. We could also draw cards with Radiant Greninja, to be honest, but I'm a bigger fan to just establish Snorlax with Gormandize. We capture energy onto Radiant Greninja, we establish Snorlax, and then hopefully draw well enough to find Yveltal DTE Scoop Up Net, or... Yo, they already attach an energy here. That's kind of a mistake here, seeing they don't know what they're up against, I suppose. They just see Radiant Greninja and a Miltank. Maybe they're saying like it's a lost box with something, but getting rid of this DTE on play right now. If I have like the one-off Crushing Hammer, I know there's only one-off here. Like Sander Wojcik told us that he was going to remove the Crushing Hammer and add in another Speed Lightning. Okay, we'll see what happens. Okay, we have Regieleki, which can get back a trainer card from hand. At this point, we can slap everything down. There's no extra win condition for anything happening in this scenario, so I will just capture energy. We can also draw cards with Radiant Greninja, but I'm a little bit more secure just to go for capture energy to see what we have working with. We have the Gormandize. We have 3 copies of Yveltal. There's 1 copy priced. There are 3 DTEs and only 2 Twin. That means there is a DTE and there is a Twin Energy prize, meaning that if we use Peonia, we're gonna have a good time, to be honest. Okay. 1 Crushing Hammer in there as well. So I'll take the Gormandize. I will retreat. Let's go. Slap down that Gormandize. I'm going to slap down the Regieleki here as well. We're going to be going for the Galar Mine. I'm going to hopefully trap a Genesect here. I did see that they already discarded a Cross Switcher, so maybe we're in luck. If the Genesect 6 sticks on the board, it's good. There's the Galar Mine there as well. So we have Scoop Up Net. We have the Double Turbo Energy. The only thing we are missing out on right now is like a Quick Ball to find Yveltal. There's Yveltal prize, there's Double Turbo Energy prize, and there's Twin Energy prize. So top deck in Peonia would also be kind of a great thing. Okay, they're gonna go for Escape Rope. This guy is only able to KO Miltank if they evolve the Mew. So I will just give the Miltank. We'll see what happens. We can also Speed Lightning, but that's gonna delay the process. We have the one-off Crushing Hammer here as well, but that only works 50% of the time. Okay, looks like they had an Escape Rope, unfortunately. They do play Power Tablet. There is a Mew VMAX in the discard pile, so if there's like a Mew VMAX prized, there's no way they can deal with the Miltank, which would be hilarious. It would be hilarious if a Mew VMAX is priced. That means they will need to cross switcher into another one, hope they find Mew VMAX, and the Miltank could be the ideal wall in this scenario. And let's see here, they played like a lot of Power Tablets down as well, so Psychic Leaping and conserving your energies is also not gonna be a way out. They're gonna go for the Radiant Greninja here, which is bad because that could have been our way out to draw more energies. But on the other hand, we could still trap a Mew VMAX. We could still trap a Mew VMAX. Actually, in that sense that there's a Marnie coming. Yeah, luckily we don't have Yveltal quite yet. There was a Scoop Up Net and a Double Turbo Energy. What are the odds of us drawing into everything? We have Colress' Experiment though. So we'll see how it goes. We can, of course... Okay, they have 2 Mew VMAXs. That's going to be more annoying. I'm gonna force them into Techno Blast. Okay, they have the Force Seal Stone. They are not able to utilize it because they've already utilized one of them. 3 Cross Switchers down, 1 Escape Rope down. I don't know how many Double Turbo Energies they still have left. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to go for Snorlax to draw us into a better hand. Unless, yeah, they of course can judge us instantly, which is pretty bad. Also, this Galar Mine is in the Lost Zone right now. Okay then. Let's see. Oh, Yveltal. So that means if we can find a scoop up net here, that would be amazing. We do not. There is, of course, Thorton, which allow us to transform into more of these. This can also provide us with another Yveltal, I suppose. If we can get 2 Yveltals up and ready to go, that would be interesting. Okay, Heavy Ball. Get my Yveltal. There's also another Snorlax here. This one. This one. They could try to go for balls, but then they leave alone the rest of our stuff, which is nice. I'll attach here. And go for the Gormandize. I know we're gonna be a little bit late with discarding energies, but as long as we are able to, like, maybe Boss Trap is an option. Boss trapping. Galarmine. If we Galarmine and they can no longer Techno Blast, so in this situation, if we had some Cape of Toughness, that would be nice. You force them into either playing more tablets, which 2 of them are gone right now. They do have a huge hand size as well. So Sydney is a card we're currently looking for. If the Sydney appears, it's gonna be... Oh, Lost City. Interesting. Boss's orders, they go for the Yveltal. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted, to be honest. Seeing as we can then easily go for Yveltal plays right here. Ultra Ball as well. Get rid of some more resources. The more they draw, the more chances they have to draw into more. They've already gotten rid of the Palpad, which is great. That means cards like Saline won't be that much of an issue anymore. Okay, flip-flopping around the Mew VMAXs. Hopefully, yeah, they're gonna go for Techno Blast. They go for Techno Blast. They could just go for Max Miracle. That's kind of a mistake here. And there's 2 energies in play as well. Wow. They really want to see the Crab Destruction, don't they? Okay, let's go for Twin Energy over here. Go for the Colress's Experiment. Quick Ball and... Ball Strapping is also not too bad, I suppose. Peonia could get access to more. Ball Strapping, Quick Ball. Maybe both the Quick Balls are the best plan of action here. Yeah, let's take these. We will Quick Ball, get rid of Snorlax, find Yveltal. There we go. I'm gonna wait with the Galar Trapping. They did use Techno Blast already though. Quick Ball again. I'll get rid of Echoing Horn, which does not help in this matchup. Gonna set up another Yveltal. Okay, we can Cry of Destruction here, forcing them. They have already played Escape Rope and 3 Cross Switchers. Depends on if they have another switch card. I don't know. But maybe we wait with Boss Trapping. 1 Lost City, right? 1 Lost City. The Galar Mine probably will get overlapped instantly. And they have access to retreat, so maybe this is better. Let's go cry a little bit. I'm sorry, Mew. We're gonna get rid of all your energies that you so really want. I wish we had a Cape of Toughness here, but look like we don't draw into them. Okay, Lost Vacuum again. Look at that, we have so many cards in the Lost Zone. We feel like a Lost Box deck right now. Yeah, maybe we should have kept the Peonia there, as there was some energies priced. Another energy coming down. How many switch cards do they have, to be honest? 2 energies. The attachment should have definitely not been down. So Mew VMAX players that know what they're doing could be like pretty difficult to deal with. But on the other hand, we weren't able to establish Yveltal turn 2, which is always super tricky. Okay, we have the Bird Keeper here. I will do it differently. I will attach here, because I could still get judged. I'm gonna be bossing up one of these, and then I will use Cry of Destruction. Hopefully they are stuck and they don't have any more switch outs. If they want to manually retreat, they need to attach to the Genesect, and that means they can no longer attack. 12 cards left in the deck, 3 energies in the discard pile. Looks good to me, unless they have Silene that is like a double heads. I think we're good, and even then they will need to get out of the active position first. Okay, Power Tablet. They're dropping some stuff down. I wish we had Sydney. I really wish so. Another tablet down, so that could also indicate if we have a cape onto Miltank. Okay, we get Marnied. We are getting Marnied. Please give us another Twin Energy so we have access. Okay, double turbo, that's perfect. We also have Eldegoss to trap, and even the Galarmine here. Insanity. We could still trap again with Eldegoss Boss's Orders. I don't know if they have more switch outs than that. And they will need the Silene as well. Maybe Silene is priced. But they cannot play Silene right now, seeing as they just Marnied us. Or was it Judge? It was definitely Marnie. I think Judge is better than Marnie in the Mew VMAX DTE build. Only 6 cards left in the deck. 3 prize cards to take. There's a rope. We have Scoop Up Net in hand, so might as well give them a Snorlax. No, they just concede. They just say, nope, we are not dealing with this control kind of thing. Maybe Silene was prized. For the people that want to know how to beat this control deck, if you're playing Mew DTE, save your Silene, save your Palpad, and try to save your tablets so you can KO while getting yourself back in the deck with Psychic Leap, so your energies are not gonna get discarded afterwards. Those are the tips I can give. If you guys are, of course, a control player, you of course love seeing the way that they have like those 2 attachments on the field. So if people don't know how to play against control, they lose. That's how it is. And I can speak from experience because at Worlds 2022 I played control and not a lot of people knew what all the cards in the list did. So that is always something you can benefit from. And the Thorton is only good to get the Flying Pikachu out, just so you know. Okay, next opponent. We lose the coin flip. We don't actually care, seeing as we can turn 1 Cry of Destruction if they are playing Lugia. Which is exactly that what could happen. I don't know if they're gonna be not attaching here or not. Yes or no? We'll see. It is Lugia. That's a perfect indication of what the game is going on. So if they have Capture Energy, they might be afraid to utilize that, as the energy could get discarded. Oh no! Is this Arceus deck? Okay. An Arceus deck. That means Miltank is our MVP card. Flying Pikachu could do a little bit of shenanigans. Big Parasol. Probably not gonna be mattering too much in this matchup, seeing as I think it's Arceus, Intel. Intel, Yveltal. I'm not gonna be needing Flying Pikachu, right? Although they don't have anything. They don't have anything to work with. Maybe Flying Pikachu could take some KOs. And then we can wall with Miltank. I think it's not a bad idea per se. If we can take care of all the Inteleons right there, that could be a great thing. We have the Capture Energy, which is great, and Scoop Up Net. Big Parasol could protect ourselves from, I don't even know. I will just take these. I'm gonna check real quick to see what we are dealing with. Okay, 2 Speed Lightning Energies there, sure. What we could do is try to get this Flying Pikachu out and see how we go from there. So the double turbo goes here, and we are done. Okay, Flying Pikachu VMAX is in the list though. This is a weird approach, seeing as we're up against an Arceus Inteleon deck, and the only way we can have like a kind of an edge is the Miltank. Maybe I should have gone for like Capture Energy on Yveltal, get the Miltank out and start swinging with that. Yeah, maybe that could have been an option. I'm trying to go for the fly here for the memes of it. They already have the energy there. I think I will simply utilize Cry of Destruction to buy ourselves some time. They have Trinity Charge, they're gonna Trinity Charge onto themselves. And they clearly have nothing to work with. So Miltank would have not been able to do a lot here. Yowza. We can still go for the fly. And I think I will go for that strategy. I don't see any Inteleons either. We are gonna scoop this one up, right? Capture energy. Miltank. Let's go. Scoop up. Buy ourselves time. We could fly if we want to, but if it fails, our Flying Pikachu gets knocked out, which is bad. So I'll do it like this. They probably have a bazillion Charian Scares regardless. They didn't gone for like any power edge for nothing. Okay, that's what I figured. Okay, in that situation, I will just Twin Energy over here, start swinging a little bit, I suppose. Route. If we can manage to evolve, we maybe can use... Okay, they have the Evolution and Sense Top deck. Okay, that means they are gonna get the Arceus VSTAR out. There's also a lot of water energies gone already. Maybe I should have slapped down Snorlax here. Maybe. Because they could still set themselves up with Inteleon. But I don't know how many water type energies they are currently playing. And we also would need a cape to protect our Miltank. Yowza, this is kind of a scary situation. Now they have Starbirth at their disposal. There is a lot of energies on the Arceus. They could still Charian Scare that up. And then attach them onto an Inteleon. Yeah, Inteleon is our biggest concern. We need to somehow find a way. They did overbench a little bit here with Dunsparce and Manaphy. Don't even know why that was the case. We have Echoing Horn to make the bench larger so Miltank can strike. At least we have like 2 turns left for Miltank to swing damage. They are retreating. They give us a Dunsparce. They scoop up the Dunsparce. Go for Lone Arceus. Boss's orders. Okay. Maybe all of the Sobbles are prized. Wouldn't that be hilarious? No energies? Okay, take 2 prize cards. Sure. I have no idea what to think about this. No idea. We could still Thorton this in play, to be honest. Quick Ball. Echoing Horn is not necessary. Get rid of the Yveltal, I suppose. In this situation, Eldegoss could loop, right? They only slap 180. We have the cape. If they don't have anything, we have 3 capes. So we need to draw into our deck as quickly as possible. That's also an option. Maybe that would have been the better option in this matchup. Depends on it. I don't think they're gonna have balls here. Let's just draw some cards, shall we? Speed Lightning. Yeah, that's for next turn, I suppose. Route. Route for 30 damage. Let's go. They could waste all their balls, but maybe they have like Palpats. Quick Ball. And now the Sobbles appear, right? We have Echoing Horn. We can get this back in play if we want to. Sobble in the house. We don't have Boss's orders. But we do have a little bit of time. I think they can Charian Scare this one up, right? They're not even slapping it down. Are they having... I have no idea what's going on. Concealed cards. Let's go. Eldegoss is here. Eldegoss is here. This is our only double turbo energy. Eldegoss Colress' Experiment. Yeah, we are pretty fragile right now. If we retreat, we still have twin energies left, right? We need to chin to the deck as quickly as possible. So I will go for the Eldegoss. I will get the Colress' Experiment. More twin energies. Flying Pikachu VMAX. I'm not going to be utilizing that. I'm going to go for a different approach. I'll be retreating. They could have Marnie. That would be bad. Let's go. Floating up. 30 damage. Shuffling myself into that. We need to find our capes as well. And the deck needs to be as empty as possible. So that's why Radiant Greninja is also still here. We can get rid of the capture energies that way. I think Eldegoss looping is the best way. Melanie time. Sobble finally appears. They finally decided to set up the Sobbles, but we do have time, which is nice. Tracking Chew, the one-off Tracking Chew, a Bruno. If we get knocked out, we draw cards. I actually don't want to get knocked out. Oh, we have the Cape. The Cape is nice. Concealed cards. Eldegoss, that's nice. Eldegoss, Colress. Colress's Experiment. Birdkeeper, Energy. I don't need Boss. They might have Quick Shooters. I don't know if they have Quick Shooters or not. But even then, I don't want to be drawing into this card again. I'm actually just going to go for Echoing Horn. I'll slap down the Dunsparce. Gonna get that double turbo energy over here. I don't know if they have something to get rid of the Cape though. Double turbo energy over here. Scooping up the Miltank. Slapping down Miltank. Let's go for the float up. Yes. Okay. If we have like the double Eldegoss play, there's not a lot that they could do, right? Or Eldegoss into Miltank. Maybe Inteleon's still priced. I don't know why they didn't slap any Sobbles down earlier. I also want to check if Peonia's in here, otherwise our Eldegoss loop strategy is gonna be pretty bad. But that's how you typically would beat Arceus decks. They could either go for Quick Shooter to make sure they can Quick Shoot on Eldegoss, or they can evolve into Inteleon to make sure they can go for the Aqua Bullet. Choices to think about. I'm also not gonna be... We could still slap damage into this Arceus, forcing them to have Chair and Scare. Okay, there's a Judge. They're going to disrupt our hand. Luckily, there's already like a lot of useless stuff in the lost zone for this matchup, and we can still draw with Radiant Greninja. Cape, capture Sydney. Don't know if the Sydney is going to... Although we would need to save our Galar mines, right? If they have Path to the Peak, that would be bad. They absolutely doing nothing. Okay, it's time for concealed cards. Okay, there's the Eldegoss again, but no way to get more stuff going. Though we have Eldegoss with the Cape. Colress's Experiment. They have a lot of cards in hand. I don't know if they have access to the Aqua Bullet. Not right now, I suppose. Let's check out Sydney. A big Parasol. Okay. That's not a lot of cards they could... They are not going to be able to do anything with that. I also want to check here. We need to find double Eldegoss. Or start swinging more with this situation. Lost Vacuum is irrelevant. Could help. Okay, we have double Eldegoss. That is all I'm currently interested about. Could get the Regieleki, but there's no more speed lightning energies. Birdkeeper is still there though. So if we had Birdkeeper, we can use Starly. I guess that's not bad. Yo, we're playing the control kind of game. We are not able to afford to slap down Eldegoss quite yet. We can Eldegoss for Colress's Experiment. I don't know why they had big Parasols. Probably to protect them from... Yo, look at their setup right now. They could get Boss right now, which is bad. I don't know how many judges or stuff they have. So this guy gets knocked out. This guy gets knocked out. That's no issue whatsoever. Should we get anything back with Regieleki? I don't think so. Personally, I'm going to slap down Snorlax just in case. We could wait with Snorlax. There's no way they can hit through the Miltank. They also need to manually attach onto the Drizzles there. I don't know if they would go for boss or not. If they go for boss... Yeah, I'm gonna slap down Miltank. Snorlax. Okay, this is gonna be a long game. But this is probably the strategy, right? You're playing control, you have the time. Definitely, if you're going with this to a regionals, you only need to play one game. Typically, unless you're playing against a lawsuit box. Ultra Ball. Okay, they get rid of Path. That's pretty huge. That means Eldegoss can do its thing. Shady Dealings. This is not a quick shooter, which is nice. Shady Dealings, what are they gonna do? They could go for bosses or then... I don't know if they're playing Capacious Bucket or not. It's Share and Scare and Ultra Ball, okay. Scaring the entire... I should have never attacked the Arceus. That was my bad, but I'm also not a perfect control player. Just so you know. And now we can safely set ourselves up with Eldegoss again. Because we are not afraid of Inteleon. Correct. Crushing Hammer. I think I'll take these. Let's go. Let's see what the Crushing Hammer has to offer. Is the heads perfect? We could start swinging with the Miltank, to be honest. They have more energies where those came from. And then we can also start using Float Up again. They could damage it with Aqua Bullet, this Eldegoss. So maybe getting it out of play is a little bit better. Or just knocking out this Inteleon and then lone Miltank can win the game as well. Let's go for that. Route. 70 damage. They are attaching, not being able to do anything. 70, 70, 70 still KOs you, so the Big Charm is irrelevant unless they go for Scoop Up Net. They've already played down 2 Scoop Up Nets. That would mean that we need to put the Cape of Toughness onto the Miltank. But is that an issue, seeing as we have 3 copies of Cape of Toughness? And we technically only need 1 remaining in the deck. They probably should have attached here and then wait for their Scoop Up Nets, unless they only play 2 Scoop Up Nets. And then we're good to go. Arceus is back in town. Okay, good to know. So, we cape here and swing for damage. Let's go! They could let their Inteleon get sacrificed. At one point, they cannot Melody boss, which is the beauty of the deck. Aqua Bullet could damage Eldegoss a bit, I suppose. No, they're not gonna go for that. Snorlax here, not doing anything. Not a lot we can do here, just KO. Maybe they have Tool Jammer, or Tool Scrapper, or anything. What do we have? Speed Lightning, that could be a nice way to draw cards. Either we put Regieleki up front. We have already played 2 Scoop Up Nets. Ultra Ball, they could quick shoot, right? They technically could quick shoot. Is there a way to get this Miltank back? Thorton. Yeah, Thorton is a way you can get the Miltank back in play. Cool. Another stadium card. It's the Collapse Stadium. Do they have 2 Shady Dealings Inteleons? Do they have a quick shooter? They have 2 Shady Dealings Inteleons. Okay, that changes our whole strategy, to be honest. What is in the discard pile? 3 waters, 1 DTE. They still have more Raihan and Palpat. Okay. Raihan. How many twin energies are in here, by the way? Oh, that's a lot of energies. We only have 2 twins, 2 DTEs left. That's all we have. So drawing into Birdkeeper right now would be huge. Could also let this Miltank get knocked out. Okay. Okay, that Raihan play was actually super cool. Super cool Raihan play. Gets them 1 prize card. Here's our other Eldegoss. We are gonna be going for concealed cards. Our deck is almost empty, which is great. We could Eldegoss. We have Quick Ball. Our deck is not empty enough to get this strategy going. And they also still have a Marnie, which is bad. 120 damage. Is not able to KO Radiant Greninja though. We could get some more digging potential if we slap down Eldegoss right here. Use Colress. And then maybe we are in luck if we find Cape of Toughness from the situation. Okay, we have double Cape of Toughness in there. Come on. Cape, Energy, Colress. Don't need anything else. Sounds good to me. Energy, Cape. Let's rock and roll. Float up. We're flying ourselves back into the deck. What else? They have 1 boss in there. Palpat already utilized. Only if they have multiple copies of boss. Let this guy get knocked out. If it's still stuck, that's going to be bad. But we still have a Birdkeeper, right? We could still draw into Birdkeeper. Let's just let him get this KO, and then we go from there. Because if we only have Eldegoss in play, it's going to be super nice. Sobble, Energy, 2D, Arceus, Aqua Bullet. Alright. Okay, Energy here, so we Colress. Get this one, this one, this one. Yeah, I think that's all we need for the Eldegoss loop. Oh no, I just selected the wrong one. Yeah, at this point, we would need to slap this one. No, I did it wrong, right? So this one here. If they have Bossasaurus, that's gonna be super bad. If they have Bossasaurus, that's gonna be super bad. So maybe we could still slap down another Pokemon here. Surviving this hit with a Regieleki. Preferably if we float up, something has gotta get knocked out. Maybe the better play is just to simply... We still have Scoop Up Net, so I want this guy getting knocked out. So I'm gonna go for this. We're gonna float up. Yes. We're gonna be bringing Manaphy to the table. If they Marnie, we still draw into... They can still Judge, right? They put the Judge back. No, the Judge is still in the discard pile. Okay, now we have the lock ready to go. Okay, let's go. We go for Eldegoss. Eldegoss.
Colress's experiment. Use Colress's experiment. Get everything. Use Scoop Up Nets on the Greninja. Get the energy here. Use. Is that once during your turn? No. Okay, we get Colress's experiment back. Put the cape here. And then float up. And this is the loop, right? This is the loop. We shuffle back. Promote this one with the cape, which he's not able to do anything about. Yeah, I guess we technically would need double cape, right? Yeah, we technically would need double cape. So it was a mistake to get rid of that cape because now we are gonna get damaged. We attach and we need to set up another Eldegoss with a cape. So that is going to be the loop right there. But right now I wasn't able to finish it quite yet. Unless we like have... Yeah, we don't have any other resources. Yeah, and this guy slaps 180. So we don't have another cape. We definitely needed to save the cape, but you understand the way that the Eldegoss loop works. So they damage you, you promote another Eldegoss, get yourself back in the deck. So that's the thing. We are missing out on a cape because I misplayed a little bit, but I'm glad I was able to showcase this strategy. You slap down Eldegoss, you get damage, promote one with another cape, so you need two cape. Two cape to get this lock going. So hopefully you guys learned a little bit about how the lock works. You can get rid of energies. You can use Max Balloon of the Flying Pikachu to win against Regis, as well as the Lost boxes. So that's very nice. And the Eldegoss loop works, but you need two cape. Do not get rid of your second cape because that's going to be your win con, so you can loop between your Eldegoss. But I forgot, I haven't tested this quite a bit, but I understand the strategy about the Eldegoss loop. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in many ways. Have you ever looped someone? Let me know down below in the comment section. Go check out our sponsors. BotanStore.com, the best place for TCG code cards. Use the coupon code ZAPLOSTCG for a whopping 5% of your order. Go check out cardmarket.com for European players. You can buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. There's Dragon Shield for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. Links down below for all the people from US and Europe. And then there's yourplaymat.com where you're able to upload your favorite wallpaper or design and they turn it into a beautiful playmat. They ship worldwide, so people worldwide can use this, and you can now get 10% off by clicking that link down below. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day, and I will be seeing you guys in another video very, very shortly. Thanks for watching. Peace.